Alright guys, Fula coming to you with another video. Shout outs to the whole LDBC. If you like this video, please subscribe to the channel and also like the video. If you subscribe to the channel, you'll be invited to, contribute to this channel. And what I mean by contribute, I mean by adding your comments. I mean also by adding constructive suggestions to the channel about how it can improve. And quite possibly, if you have a channel, how we can build each other's platforms up as well, just constructively. But I don't want to talk about this, but I'm gonna talk about it. But it's just like me beating a dead horse. I've been saying this for years now. Literally, I've been saying this for years, even if it's been on YouTube or off of YouTube. I've been saying this for years. But when it comes to Triple G and when it comes to Billy Joe Saunders, they're the two biggest frauds in boxing that I have even known. Okay, it's blatant ducking. Okay, that's just what it is. It's not even a money grab at this point. I understand if these fighters, these nobodies that they're fighting or that they're prepared to fight, would have offered them a bigger bag. Okay, I will completely understand that. If they were fighting for money, if they were fighting for a bigger bag, that would be like, say no more. I get you, bro. You're fighting to take care of your family. You're fighting to put food on the table. You're fighting to for establishing something, establishing generational wealth. I would completely understand that. I would say, do you? Okay, but that is not the case at all with these guys. These guys are really ducking and dodging real smoke. Okay, it's sad to say it, but their next opponents, I swear to God, I swear on everything I love, I've never heard of them in my entire life. I have never even seen them on the European boxing circuit. Okay? Billy Joe Saunders is fighting. I don't even know the guy's name. I would have to research the guy's name to really know who this nigga is fighting. Okay? I can't make this up. I really can't. I wish I was making it up, but I'm not. And it's really ridiculous at this point. You talk about how you want, that you're the unbeatable middleweight, that you're the unbeatable super middleweight. Well, let's see it then, bro. Fight someone with real smoke. The thing is, I'm going to go in on Billy Joe first, or I should say Billy Don't Want No Smoke Saunders, or I should say Billy Joke Saunders, or I should say Billy Hobo Saunders, whatever you want to call him. But this is my thing. Okay, you talk about you're the best middleweight. You talk about you're the slickest middleweight. You talk all that shit. But you're showing it against niggas who literally are getting off their shifts for lift and then going to fight you. Okay? That's not showing us anything at all. Okay? I'm going to do a little bit of a history. I'm going to do a little bit of the timeline about how we got here with Billy Ho. Okay? Demetrius Boo Boo Andre, when he was first signing to the Zone, the idea was that he was going to fight Billy Joe. But now I'm finding out through the grapevine that he was given a choice. It was either you fight Billy Joe right now, okay, or you're giving a tune-up and then you fight Billy Joe. Okay? He decided to go for the gusto. He wanted to fight Billy Joe. Billy Joe, of course, as you know, tested positive for, for gamma rays, and the fight was called off. However, Demetrius Andre still said, I'll fight him. Okay? Fast forward. Demetrius Andre, he wins the belt. He wins the WBO belt. Okay? Still saying, to Billy Joe, make weight and I'll fight you. You can try to get this belt back. Okay? Still talking that shit, right? Now, Billy Joe decides to do a lot of awkward shit. I think at one time he even fought at cruiserweight. I think Billy Joe even called himself a fat bastard one time or another. I don't remember what video it was, but or what article it was, but he actually said those things. And so I'm like, okay, I don't know what this clown ass nigga is doing, man. Like, at this point in time, I'm like, this dude is a clown. Okay. Then we fast forward. Demetrius Andrade said, okay, well, you know, since you're not moving down to 160, although Billy Joe said he can fight anyone at 160 or 168, Demetrius Andrade said, I'll move up to 168 and I'll give you that work there. They still turned down the fight. Okay? The fact of the matter is he won a vacant belt from a guy that was unknown, and that should have been a tune-up enough. The fact that he's not fighting these elite level guys, it just goes to show you what time it is with this guy, man. It really does. And at this point, I can probably whoop Billy Joe's ass, my damn self. The reality is that dude will not fight anybody real. That dude, in fact, I don't even think he desires to even debut in the United States. I don't even think he desires to be a crossover guy. I think he's really content with what he has going on in the UK and his fan base he has going on over there. You know, I'm really serious about that. And if I were Eddie Hearn, but of course he ain't looking out for, man, he ain't looking out for no boo-boo, man. He ain't looking out for boo-boo, man. He really ain't. Because if I was Eddie Hearn, if I was a promoter, I would be like, okay, you signing to me, and I would tell Billy Joe this. I would be like, you signing to me is contingent upon you fighting Demetrius Andrade on your first fight over. So we can make that a big fight, a notable fight. Point blank, period. But that ain't happening right now, and we're not seeing it. So again, Billy Joe is fighting. I don't even know this guy. I haven't seen him, but from what I see in the ad, he looks like a damn makeup artist. I have to look at the ad again, but that's what it looks like to me. And it's sad. Now on to Triple G. Or we should say Triple P. Meaning piss pants pussy. Basically. So, of course, with the puppy dog eyes, this guy is looking out, begging for a Canelo fight. Okay, still begging for a Canelo fight. And I don't blame Canelo for not wanting to fight that guy. You know, I really don't blame him. You know, Canelo is thinking like, man, I don't want you to make any more money off of me, because I'm going to be the one to sell this fight. You know, I'm going to be the one to be like bringing in the fan base, basically. And the thing is, Triple G tries to play this image of being this honorary Mexican in this Mexican style. And, you know, we saw where Mexican style got him in this last fight against Derevyanchenko. Okay? Many people argue that fight, that Derevyanchenko won that fight. Okay? And again, on one video I did, I said that fight was a tie, at best, or it was 7-5 for Derevyanchenko. But Triple G, of course, you know, as we expected, with the puppy dog eyes, waiting for a Canelo fight, went ahead and escaped through the back door. And contingent upon him getting a Canelo fight, he already has an opponent knocked out, lined up. And this opponent only has 5 knockouts out of 21 fights. 21-0, 5 knockouts. But it's his man though. And so Triple G decafs are actually accepting this fight because it is his Mando, when we know damn well unifications trump Mandos. And this man Boo Boo went in the ring, okay? The thing is that when someone gets in the ring with you, you have to go see that man, okay? That's just basically them saying, I want to dance with you, and I'm going to find a way to dance with you. I mean, even when Canelo won against Rocky Fielding, who was in the ring with him? Daniel Jacobs. Everything was cordial and stuff like that, but guess what? A fight was made. You see Errol Spence, Danny Garcia gets in the ring with him. We're now hearing talks that Errol Spence and Danny Garcia are fighting in January. Errol Spence gets in the ring with Sean Porter. What happens? Down the line, they fought. Okay, you're basically letting them know that you're the elephant in the room and you can't ignore me for much longer. But Triple G does not want that interaction. And the reason why he doesn't want that interaction is because of the thing he just went through in his previous fight. I would say this, I'll say it before and I'll say it again. Daniel Jacobs looked way more impressive against Derevyanchenko than Triple G did. Okay? I would say that was Triple G's most difficult fight. And the crazy thing is, Derevyanchenko is a competitor. Derevyanchenko is a talent. Okay? But the fact of the matter is, Canelo and Derevyanchenko were Triple G's most hardest fights. Okay? And that goes to show you what level he's on. It's not the level that people hype him up to be on. Okay? It's way of a lesser level. And the fact of the matter is, he ain't giving Derevyanchenko the rematch that he deserves, and he's not giving Demetrius Andrade that unification fight. Okay? And don't even mention Charlo. Charlo's not even in the equation. You know, forget that. So at this point for Boo Boo, you know, I would say for Boo Boo, he just needs to leave the zone. You know, he just needs to leave the zone, be a free agent, and get fights where he can. You know, because now I'm hearing talk that even his Mando has decided to move in a different direction and wants to fight Murata instead of fighting Demetrius Andrade. So with all this ducking and with all this foolery going around at middleweight and super middleweight, I'm still going to ride for my man Boo Boo. It's Cabo Verde strong, okay, still, regardless, all right? And until he shows me something that is a pattern that is not really conducive to how we ride and stuff like that, then I'm going to keep on riding with fam, okay? And I'm going to, and at this point, I'm going to keep on bashing these other would-be guys. I mean, I might as well call them bum-ass fighters. I might as well call Billy Joe a bum-ass fighter. I might as well call Triple G a bum-ass fighter, because his actions are showing that of a bum-ass fighter. Both of their actions. There's no competitive spirit in any of them. And that's just what it is. There's no excuses for what they're doing. None. None whatsoever. And you're leaving a nigga out in the cold who wants to just show it to see if he is that great. to see if what he thinks of himself is the truth. And you're leaving him out in the cold. And nobody's saying that he's just going to walk through them. But the consensus in my gut feeling is that he's going to treat their heads like djembe drums and boobop their heads. You know, the nickname Boo Boo will also carry over to all the boo-boos he'll leave on them. And that's why they don't want that work, okay? That's what it really comes down to. But man, leave your thoughts and leave your comments about Triple G and Billy Joe Saunders' most recent actions, and the fact of the matter that Billy Joe was originally supposed to fight Gabe Rosado, but went in this direction. So if this is the case, we might as well assume that Billy Joe doesn't think he can beat Gabe Rosado too. That's the only way to look at it. But anyhow, man, I'm going to just get off and stop this rant. You know, I'm just really pissed off. It's unfortunate that dudes like Charlo and dudes like Andre don't get a look in. And so what's going to have to end up happening is they're going to have to fight each other. But then there'll still be criticism about that fight happening from the same fighters that are ducking them right now. But anyhow, Fula signing out, man. That's all I got. Well, actually, one more thing. Billy Joe has Twitter fingers about his belt and stuff like that, and about how Andre got the belt and stuff like that. Then come and get it back then. Instead of having Twitter fingers, you guys are under the same promoter. So it can happen. Easy. Within a day. But he doesn't want that interaction. We all know that. We all know that basically we all know that Cachupa beats fish and chips any time of the day. We know that we know that Chicken Kanja beats beans and toast. If you catch my drift. But anyhow, man, Fula signing out. Leave your thoughts, leave your comments. And Ja Rama.